Hi, this is Glow Empress, and today we are going to be speaking about child trafficking and child labor in Ghana in regards to the cocoa industry. Côte d'Ivoire and Ghana together produce nearly 60% of the world's cocoa every year. But latest estimates agree that between 1.4 and 2 million children engage in hazardous work on cocoa farms in these two countries. Child labor, as described by the International Labor Organization, defines it as being mentally, physically, socially, or morally dangerous and harmful to children.
Everyone loves chocolate. 3 million tons of it are consumed every year, half of it in Europe. But the success of chocolate has a dark side. While first world kids are enjoying the sweet taste, reality is rather different for Africa's children. According to a wide range of organizations, the chocolate industry is accused of covering up the trafficking of children and the use of child labor on the cocoa plantations.
These children are vulnerable to brutal labor practices, including trafficking and slavery.
In 2001, Nestle and Hershey and some of the other largest chocolate producers in the world signed the Cocoa Protocol, which promised to work for the eradication of child labor in the cocoa industry by 2008. Hershey's Chocolate, maker of these tasty little Hershey miniatures, gets most of their cocoa from the Ivory Coast. Do these little miniatures give you a bitter taste? They might, after you see portions of the dark side of chocolate.
The children of West Africa are surrounded by intense poverty, and most begin working at a young age to help their families.
Every year, the chocolate industry gathers to promote and sell their products. Chocolate that is primarily made of cocoa from cocoa pods. First, we want to find out where the cocoa is from.
The cocoa beans is from South America or Africa? Africa.
Elfenbeinküste.
Africa and South America.
Mostly from Ghana and
Ivory Coast?
Ivory Coast, yes.
Okay. Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast, yes.
Traffickers usually abduct the young children from neighboring African countries.
Children are said to be smuggled from Mali to the cocoa plantations on the Ivory Coast. This is trafficking. The trafficking of children should not actually be possible. The largest chocolate manufacturers signed an agreement in 2001. It's called the Haken-Engel Protocol. It states that child labor and the trafficking of children are prohibited in the cocoa industry after 2008.
A child's day starts at 6 a.m. and ends in the evening. Their day is spent clearing the forest with chainsaws and machetes. They climb cocoa trees and lift heavy loads that are up to 100 pounds.
We're told that trafficking takes place from the bus station. This is the junction for all traffic to the Ivory Coast. Yushao says the children are bused to the border town of Zegwa, and from there they are smuggled across the border. In 2008 and 2009, he rescued over 150 children. His list includes children aged 7, children from Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. We visit the local head of the bus companies. Since he doesn't want to step forward, we use a hidden camera. While we talk, a man suddenly turns up. The man has spotted a girl entering a bus with a female trafficker. Once we get to the bus, the woman has disappeared.
During the last 40 years, the development of the cocoa industry in West Africa has been marked by change in the market and export structure of the industry, and the rate change has varied markedly of this across the region.
Now we're heading to Zegwa, but we'll make a stop along the way. A village with 500 residents. Several children have disappeared from here after being lured away by traffickers.
How many children has left your village to go to the Ivory Coast? How old are the children when they leave?
A history of exploitation in Ghana's government in the region abolishes the marketing boards set up to purchase the cocoa from farmers at a set price and to distribute and sell it on the world market.
Mime trafficker. Bon, trafic koni frontière la ete se kafa ko karsal be trafficker. Parce que do wa ke ale bena bla do wa la ale bena bla. Bon, tabule kelen thala quoi. Dans frontière la ni ko va fo ko karsate trafficker ke galantike. Bon, souvent wati do no srana onye obo jigi ka dama am fana bota ga to bla. Obanka jeton dama.
Abidjan houses the head offices of the largest chocolate manufacturers. Here we find Nestle, Cargill, ADM, and Barry Callebaut, who all have their head offices here with several hundred employees. 42% of the world's cocoa production come from the Ivory Coast. Together, these companies buy almost the entire production.
Children as young as 6 years old work on cocoa farms in hazardous conditions.
Je peux rassurer le monde entier. C'est pas seulement l'Amérique ou l'Europe, qu'aujourd'hui la Côte d'Ivoire est un pays où il n'y a pas des enfants esclaves dans les plantations. Il n'y a pas des enfants qui travaillent dans les plantations. On a vérifié, on a mis des comités en place pour suivre, et jusqu'à aujourd'hui, on n'a pas eu un seul rapport qui nous dit qu'il y a des enfants esclaves. Et même dans les frontières. So you don't think that the children from Mali and Burkina Faso are being trafficked to the Ivory Coast to work in the cocoa plantation? Non. Nous sommes premiers producteurs de cacao. Et si on n'achète plus le cacao, vous savez un peu c'est quel désastre ça va créer au monde. Donc aujourd'hui, il ne faut pas jouer avec ces mots-là. Je pense qu'on a les preuves, on peut venir voir. Il n'y a pas des enfants esclaves dans les plantations.
Trafficking in children mean the recruitment, transportation, transfer, harboring or receiving of a child for the purpose of exploitation.
They see several children. Some carry machetes for harvesting the cocoa pods.
I went to the northern part of Ivory Coast, the borders up next to Sigua. The traffickers just,
take the children and go through the back road.
But honestly, between you and me, okay, the cocoa crop, starts in October and finish in March. So if you see people coming in July, September, October, it's not for cocoa. There's no cocoa around, so it's not a work in the cocoa farm, in the cocoa farms. What is it about? I mean, there's people here, Côte d'Ivoire, it's like, for those countries, when they're on vacation, they come, you know, there's what we say in French, colonie de vacances. They're coming in Côte d'Ivoire to have, Côte d'Ivoire is like, we are foreign. We want to go to France, we want to go to United States to spend, for vacation, okay? They're coming for vacation. But you see a bus with 20 kids, oh, they're going to work in a farm. But in September, in July, August, September, what they're gonna do? There's no thing to do.
We meet a plantation owner. He's from the neighboring country, Burkina Faso.
Si on veut avoir des enfants pour venir travailler dans notre plantation ici, qu'est-ce qu'on doit faire? C'est combien? Si on doit faire venir quelqu'un là, au Burkina venir travailler, combien?
A child from Burkina Faso can be bought for €230. And that's without haggling. The price includes transport and indefinite use of the child. Most children never get paid.